But the truth is, the only reason leadership influence for you feels like politics is because you don't know how to play the game right. It only feels like politics because you don't understand how leadership works at higher levels. It only feels like politics because you're not in the meeting that's before the meeting. It only feels like politics because you have no idea what's going on in office politics. When strategies shift before the meeting starts, when certain leaders seem to move their initiative, their project faster, even when others have similar ideas, they seem to move quicker and faster than everybody else. It's because they understand how the game works. So let me give this to you. What most people call office politics, which, I mean, we all know corporate politics exists, but what most people call office politics is actually leadership influence at a higher level. That's the one who understands the landscape of the organization. They're the ones who know how to frame ideas in a way that it influences someone to push and or pause in their next initiative. They understand alignment in a decision even before it actually hits the table or hits the boardroom. If you don't understand the game yet, the influence feels uncomfortable, hence the reason why you're not talking to others, hence the reason why you're not actually making plans to meet with others that will influence the project, the initiative, the outcome that you desire. The one thing that will separate you as a leader from everybody else, especially when it comes to office politics or playing the corporate game, is this. Those that move forward, they know and understand their leadership identity. They have stabilized it. So no matter what experience they have in their corporate leadership, it tends to take them further, quicker, and without many challenges. It determines whether their good ideas actually move forward or they stay where they are. So the uncomfortable truth is this. If leadership feels like politics to you, it's usually because you have a system that is broken. It's because no one ever showed you how to play the game. It's because you say and tell yourself, I don't play office politics, when in fact, the moment you took the job, you were actually in the office politics. As an executive leadership coach, I'm not going to tell you to work on your skills more. What I found in working with most leaders is that leadership problems are actually identity issues in disguise. When leadership identity issues are not stabilized, everything else starts to break down. Influence feels like politics, executive presence feels like you're acting, delegation feels unsafe, and leaders begin to overthink. They overwork and they constantly begin to prove themselves to the boardroom. You don't need to prove yourself. What I teach you is how to stabilize your leadership identity to actually match the level that you're capable of in your leadership. If you are a leader that feels capable and yet stuck, if you are tired of being the bottleneck, if you're trying to understand why you're not moving in your leadership, then this is exactly what we explore in the Leadership Alchemy Masterclass on March 28th, 2026 at 4 o'clock. If you want to know more details, DM me Masterclass and I'll send you the link. Otherwise, DeniseSheldon.net is where you can find me. Don't get waitlisted. Happy leading.